What screams pretending to be poor? During the pandemic, we saw a lot of celebrities get on a webcam and sit right up against their cheapest-looking wall, as if we would be fooled into thinking they weren't in some multi-million-dollar mansion. I had a classmate at uni who was very rich. She then was able to get a job at Google and worked there for a bit, but decided to throw everything away to move to Brazil and start making music. She was living a hippie-ish lifestyle there, got herself a boy toy, and posted a picture with him with the caption, "I wonder what rich people are doing." In my mind I said, exactly that. So many senior citizens are so worried they will run out of money. I think it is less pretending fear of the unknown. I had an elderly neighbor who seemed to be struggling living off Social Security. When he passed away, he had $1 million in investments. Even his children were shocked. They all are financially comfortable and wished he just spent his money on himself. I frequently sent meals to his house because of my concerns for him. No regrets, but I'm still surprised when I think about it. Always complaining about not having money, but miraculously goes on vacation 3xs or more a year. Poor people don't take vacations. Posh Spice telling how hard it was growing up poor when her dad drove a Rolls Royce. Edit got the car wrong. Weirdest experience I had with this was watching someone break down sobbing in their 20s about how broke they were, everything was going to collapse, what were they going to do, etc. Loads of actually broke friends were trying to help them problem solve, find ways to make quick cash, etc. Guess what the problem turned out to be? The custodian for her trust fund mailed her monthly check a week late, face with rolling eyes. Had a co-worker in the hospital. She'd never had a job before and got hired on our unit as a new grad nurse because her aunt was the CEO of the system. One night we were talking about things we ate in college when we were poor, and she chimes in, "Yes, sometimes I had to buy my guacamole at Whole Foods." For any non-American friends, Whole Foods is a market that sells mostly organic foods without any additional additives or artificial stuff. It's also known for being very expensive. Unsure where the girl bought her guacamole when she wasn't poor. Edit, grammar/spelling. Most content creators when try to feel relatable after 1 million subs. I don't eat leftovers. 99% of artists in Berlin. As someone from an actually poor background, it was infuriating to have to humor poor artists whose parents handled their rent and/or schooling. Used for hyperbole, so not 99%. But it was very commonplace. People pretend to be poor? I try to hide the fact I'm poor. Well, not on here, but on here no one really knows you, so they can't give a shit. Being poor but somehow always at brunch. Complaining you have no money, then going away on a holiday. A friend of a friend complained for years she was broke. She accepted lunch, dinner, bar bills were paid by her friends. 2 years into her endlessly complaining about how expensive life was, she proudly told everyone she saved up to 10K in the past 2 years and was pondering what she'd do with it. A car, or a long travel abroad. Endlessly complaining about how expensive life is. But living the life of your friends is a primal scream pretending to be poor. White people with dreadlocks who pretend they have no money and are anti-capitalist, when daddy is funding their fake poverty lifestyle. Edit. Lots of folks using this post to brigade. So I should say I live in CA, am anti-capitalist, and am surrounded by these folks. You can work towards equality for all without pretending you are poor and co-opting black culture. It's truly disgusting how many activists from privileged backgrounds take on false poverty tropes to get social points. Just do the work.